Hey guys, this is Miss Bolin. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to factor quadratic equations when a does not equal 1. As you guys can recall, quadratic equations are in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c. And in the past, when a equaled 1, we could take and use the method that adds to be the middle number, but then multiplies to be the last number. Today I'm going to show you the AC method, which when I say AC, I mean A, this part, so A times C. So that's what we're essentially doing, okay? Because that's where we get the AC method from. So in example 1, we have a 3 and we have an 8. That tells me that this is the AC. This is something that we need to multiply to get to 24. And then we need two numbers that add to get 10, because we're always adding to get that middle number. So it's a lot similar to the A equals 1 method. Okay, so we need to think of two numbers. Two numbers that come to my mind are 6 and 4. Well, does 6 times 4 equal 24? Yes. Does 6 plus 4 equal 10? Yes. So then we are going to do this a little bit different than we did before. We are going to copy the first number, which is, or the first term, which is 3x squared. And we're going to copy the last term, which is 8. Okay, and then we are going to put the terms that we picked, the 6 and the 4, in the middle. So plus 6x and then plus 4x. So instead of just replacing it like we did before, we are going to replace it in the middle. So you're always going to replace in the middle if you have a term for a on the outside. So now we are going to take these two terms and we're going to pull out the greatest common factors. So if I have a 3x squared and a 6x, then I know that I can pull out a 3x because I can divide both of these by 3x. When I do that, I'm left with x plus 2 for the first term, or first binomial. And then for the second one, I can pull out a 2. If I pull out a 2, 4x divided by 2 is going to give me, I'm sorry, I can pull out a 4, not just a 2. I can pull out a 4 because both of these are divisible by 4. So I'm going to pull out a 4. So 4x divided by 4 is going to give me an x, and 8 divided by 4 is going to give me a 2. And when I do this, when I pull out numbers and I do the greatest common factor, these should always match up, okay? So where we get our factors from is the outside terms. So the outside terms are 3x plus 4. So that's one of my factors. And then one of these matching terms. So x plus 2. And that's going to be how I factor a quadratic that has a number that is greater than 1 in front of the x squared. Okay, for my next example, I'm going to do the AC method again. And this time, I'm going to look at A and C. So this is term A and this is term C. When I multiply these two together, 2 times 15 gives me 30. So I need something or two numbers that multiply to get 30, but then add to get 13. Those numbers should seem pretty easy to you. So to multiply to get 30, I can use 3 times 10. And to add to get 13, I can use 3 plus 10. Okay, so these two should replace the 13 in the middle. So I'm going to copy the first term like I did in the previous example. And then I'm going to copy the last term. And then I'm going to pull out the GCF after I replace, but instead of 13x, I'm going to put these terms. So I'm going to do plus 10x and then plus 3x. So now I have two binomials, and I can pull out the GCF, the greatest common factor. So out of the first one, I can pull out a 2x, because it's divisible by 2x. So then I'm left with x plus 5. And then the next one, I can pull out a 3. So then I'm left with x plus 5. Because I can divide both of these by 3. So that's basically what I'm doing. When I pull out a GCF, I'm dividing. So 3x divided by 3 is x, and then 15 divided by 3 is 5. So my factors are 2x plus 3 and x plus 5, because it's only one of these factors. Okay? Okay, now you are going to try the examples 1 through 21 evens on your factoring practice B. And if you need help, you can always come see me, and I hope this video helps you.